So we had to start the video over because Google was asking in the middle of the video if it's me. So, hello, ohayo gozaimasu. Today we are going to be, hopefully you can see the screen. I want you to see both, but it's cool. The lighting may get darker the more I share these videos because I like it dark in here when I'm working on music. But today I kind of want it to be a little bit brighter, so it's a little brighter in here today. Although I can already feel myself wanting it to be a little bit darker when I want it to be. So keep in mind you might not be able to see me, and where the ring light is also affects where I'm gonna be doing things. So um, or how I'm going to be doing things. So you'll also see that being where it probably isn't the best space for a video. But I try to keep that in mind too. But if it's going to make me feel a type of way, then it's not really worth making a big deal about it. Just do it. However, usually it's fine. Like the ring light is behind us right now, but it's fine. But I need it to be in front of me, not behind me, because I feel like that would be better lighting for you. But I want to look at it. It adds to the vibe of the room. Also, funny, the more I share with you that I like the autistic traits that I know that I had and whatnot, I don't know how much I've actually explained about it because it goes down to the wire. But um, the more I'm starting to realize that it's really funny because if I wasn't who I am, I might have been held back by autism as well because I straight up just am. Like I was just born like the normal stuff to me is just not the normal stuff for everybody else. And I'm like, I don't understand. But being older now and more experienced, I feel like more experienced is actually the real tea here because I'm not really that human old. But being experienced um, will be like, will be like, it's more like I know what to do in every situation, and I know what situations make me feel a ways, but I've also realized that I don't even need to be around those people because that's what God said. And then I recognize that it makes my world happier to eliminate those types of feelings that are not as good as they should be because when people put you in those types of feelings, and if you're not familiar with the anxiety, then you're lying. It has different forms. It's not always about being nervous, or it's sometimes it's just your body doing a certain type of movement or a trigger. Usually it's just a trigger, but so yeah, if you trigger yourself often, then you know what anxiety is. And you usually stay away from those things, but you need to work through those things. Look at me doing nothing but running my mouth. Let me put these on because that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so lately the speakers have not been like I haven't been able to like really move the volume around on the outside speakers. Oh, I usually just use the headphones, but um today I want you to be able to hear it. So I don't know how this is about to go because you might not. I really want you to, so let's see how this goes. That was the main point. Uh, So I'm only gonna share a couple of things about what I'm doing because, like, talking wise, you'll rather just see it because it is what it is. Um, but I want I want it to become more often that we see like what happens in the studio, even if it's just someone that hasn't been putting out albums yet, because everybody's process is different, and the way that people normally see things in the studio I think it's kind of threatening to people that don't do it, that don't even know. And that's not even me talking about the cost of doing studio work, but this is not cost related for me, so I have nothing to share on that yet. But I did look something up that was like, it's a studio where it's $199, I believe, for 2 hours in a podcast studio, and $299 for 4 hours in a, I think it's just a regular studio, but it has an engineer with it. I think the podcast people also have it with the engineer too. I haven't been to this place, so um, I'm just sharing like the first time that I've been looking for prices wise, because I don't think that information is really out there either. Because like I said, this is free. I'm trying to look at the camera, but when I look at me, it looks like I'm looking cross-eyed. I think because the camera's on the other side. I don't like that. My image is on the line here. Now you can't even see the screen though. Alright, anyway. Basically, I know that I find it invaluable to see what people do inside the studio, especially if it's somebody that I currently listen to. So I've been wanting to do this for a while. A lot of the things I wanted to do for a while, I had to wait, but that's okay because trickles of things. Now, going back in to what I was saying, I feel like I'm talking for a long time, but it's only been 6 minutes. I think that's good content because usually those are the best people. You like watch them and then they're just like, you're just listening and listening to the details and whatnot. And they're like, okay, that's enough of that. And you're like, oh, it really wasn't that long. Seriously, what am I looking at? All right. So the headphones are connected to a box. Um, it's not just connected to the computer. It's not just connected to the mic. It's connected to a box. It's called an interface. Learn how to use an interface. I feel like that's the important part here. Learn to get familiar with the fact that it's not just going to be what it is without it. And it may be common sense to people, but I'm the 1% it was not common sense to. I'm like, what is this? What are you talking about? But this is not the first time I've seen it. I've been leading up to it so that I think I know what I'm talking about when I come in here, and it helps because then I've seen it before. But I think this one is a more simple one. It's just got what it needs and nothing that we don't need in here right now. So, an interface. If you're not familiar with it, just YouTube it and get familiar with it. Got the headphones. These are covers. If you have hair like me, sometimes it will mess up your hair, but just figure out how to put it on so you look good. Looking good helps with the creativity of what you're doing in the studio. Take it from me. Seriously. I can't create something if I feel like I'm not looking good. it, like I said, my whole life is an expression of me. So, if I feel like I'm not expressing or feeling good cooking, it's not going to be something I'm going to do. So, um, them's the tips. Everything helps when you are going through a creative something, anything. Just make sure that you're happy and free. And that includes looking good. Um, what else? So, I'm gonna check if the mic is working. Um, Give me a second. I'm not really gonna explain anything because I don't know how. uh, can you see everything? You can see the screen. You can see me. These are good things. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, so I don't know what to tell. It'll get better when I figure it out what I'm doing. Oh no, that's what I was doing. Okay, is it this one? Is it this one? I think. Thanks. Alright, testing what I'm gonna do. Your sister so hard to handle. I'm gonna see if. Oh, you know what? Yeah, because it's closer. Oh, how's it? Okay. Your sister so hard to handle. Can you hear that? I think it should be loud enough to let you hear it too, so that's good. Alright, let's do some things. Now, I think you can see the screen. I might turn the light off. I might not. No, because I need to make it right. So, a recent thing I've been running into is normally I do freestyling, but normally was years ago when I didn't have anything to write, not write anything to record it, so I would write it down. And it sounded so good. You guys will hear me refer back to that time before because that was the most creatively free that I've been, or free creatively as well. But it was a very important part for my sound, and so I've been working on that a lot. However, I've also learned how to do a lot more other than that. So I'm gonna see what I come up with today. And you might not be able to hear me when I'm in the mic, but hopefully, whatever I end up creating in here will come out on the speaker and you'll be able to hear it. So, and I hope that it's not too loud and distorts it. I've been not wanting to share a lot of things that I'm doing because I have tons of ideas, but I feel that I don't mind you being a part of the process if I happen to be sharing it because I feel like that's something that can add to me as well. So I'm gonna get on that. Goodbye. I'll talk a little bit about what I'm doing. At the same time, if I think that you'll be able to hear me, that's the thing. I don't want to have to like mind that I'm talking anywhere where you can hear me. So just turn it up or something. Because all I care is that this is gonna hear me as well. I hope. There we go. Turn down the lights. That's not working. That's not as loud as I feel like it should be for me. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Don't blame me. Uh, okay. You might be able to hear me better because the mic is going to be picking up stuff and the speaker is going to be picking up stuff and you'll be able to hear me over here. That's wonderful. I don't know how this about to go. Ooh, la, 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 la. All right, let me see. I don't really have anything to talk about at the moment. So let me see. I don't really have an idea. I don't know why, but here, I wanted you to hear this one because I've not shared it with anybody yet. I haven't shared a lot of things with anybody, but I've not shared this. Um, Hopefully you'll be able to hear it. I don't want them out there to hear it, but I feel like they will because this room isn't soundproof at all. Sometimes I feel that I'm running on nothing but stolen time. I could be human, but what's mine? Here in flesh, but not mine. Can't be something that I'm not. God. Think I'm cold, but run hot. At the end, but I'm start. Can you hear me too hot? Feel like a bear in sheepskin. Can't tear their skin, so I scratch them. Am I supposed to be docile, or can I live my days in losing my mind, can't see the time, walking fine, losing my mind. changes, save me. Most of God by grace. I didn't hear the last part just now. Like the last part, my mind started thinking about something else. This is what being present is good for. Everything. I wanted to hear the last part because I wasn't sure if I finished the song or not. Because every time I come back to add to it, it just feels like it's done already. I don't know what you just heard. I can't wait to listen to it and hear if you can hear it and if it does it justice. Because I wouldn't want somebody to hear this and like not understand the lyrical genius I am, even though it's not about the lyrics. Is it? It is. Of course it is. I don't even know if you can even hear the lyrics. You can't even see my face. Oh my god. I'm sorry, y'all. Next time, it's because the cord is shorter than, um, it's short, so, and it needs to be charged. And so the next time I'll just come with a charged phone. Um, this is at the beginning of the morning, but I could have done better, for sure. For sure. Okay. So I'm gonna listen to it real quick. We're not gonna work on this one though. I got an idea. Begun. I've gone down path, can't turn back now. And you're here to see me free. Going onwards, don't stop. Going full force, never stop. Nothing changes, save me. Most of God by grace. I like it. That's fine. We're gonna make something new today because that's what I really wanted to do, but I didn't have anything to think about at first. I don't even think I'm thinking about anything at the moment anyway, which is actually new. But I call it a good thing because I feel good. Let's see how this goes. Oh, good. We're good on time too. I kind of want to start this over. Yeah, we'll see how we go. So I don't really know what I'm talking about right now, and that's quite all right. Okay. Hey, must be the money. gonna say next? I don't know what I'm gonna say next. Give it a rest. Give it. Give it a rest. Rest. Give it a rest. Oh, sometimes I get carried away and I forget to hit the record when I'm recording. All right, so we're gonna play back what we have, and we're probably gonna add on to that, and it's probably not gonna sound anything like what it sounds like right now. So, this is stuff. It scared me. Okay. I think that'll be the only thing I put. I don't. Oh God. What I'm gonna say next. I don't know what I'm gonna say next. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. I'm still working on like pans and stuff, so I'm just doing stuff to do it to make it different, just to play around with it. Maybe one day I'll know what that means, but um yeah, that's basically what we're gonna do. Actually, I like the end of that. Okay, so I have to denoise all of this now. I don't even know how much that really helps, but I do notice that it's a good idea to do it. But I like having natural noise. But now that I know that I can cut out natural noise, like certain natural noises that I feel like need to go, I feel like it's kind of lazy to not put that effort in now. Especially since my ideas range over different difficulty levels. So I must be diligent. There will be time. Actually, if anything, a lot of the music that I did in the first place had a lot of ambiance and extra noise in it. So I think that can be its own part of my career because it was. So I'm gonna play around with those later on when I feel like I've really created something different, like past what I used to have. Because now, also, I can't really listen to the old stuff because it kind of bothers me. Like, oh God. But when I actually give myself a chance and listen to them, it's like the cringe feeling doesn't stop, but it's like I want to do better to make sure that my old me doesn't look at me and cringe. So, that being said, I believe that everything will be perfectly fine because I can still listen to them. I just have to be less judgmental about it. And it's still really good. I just had different equipment, so, and a different life view as well. I'll tell you that. But equipment really matters. I'm testing it right now. Okay. What are you doing? Okay, so this is where I'll normally add like 3 tracks just to have on the board because while it's playing, I'm gonna start doing a bunch of stuff to the sounds and whatnot. Um, this is also where I'll share with you that normally the sounds that are being made, I would make them in one vocal setting, but since I've started having equipment to record stuff, I don't know if it's the confidence to do it has waned or if it's something that I'm still trying to test before um before the vibration level lets me do it, I suppose. I don't know. It just doesn't come out. I draw a blank, the freestyling included. Like I have to write stuff down sometimes. And I don't mind writing it down, but like the freestyle, it's like I've been barred from certain parts of what I would normally be doing. Anyway, so in order for to yeah, I'm not gonna do it in one setting. So now we're just gonna do it here, which would be normal for everybody else. But I wanted to share with you that that is not my sound like that. But I have different multiple types of my sound. So stay tuned. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, you really can't see me. I'm glad I know what I'm talking about because then this would be nothing. A video about nothing. All right. So this is where I have written down lyrics. This is where I channel my music as well. So I'll write down a channeled message, which is writing the lyrics if I'm gonna write the lyrics. Like I said, there's different divination ways of doing stuff, and that's why I don't mind writing stuff down. But it's like the freestyle of it all, and that's just bare channeling. But it's like when I'm trying to pull something from nowhere that I don't have a reason to be doing it, it's like, well, it's different. It has its different stages. I have different ideas for different ideas. Anyway, but what I was gonna say is, I'll write something down and noticed when I did this, I didn't read anything, so I was just singing on there. But most of it's just sounds, and then I also have a main message, which is usually where things come from. Like, what am I talking about? But I'll put that in the sounds. So my music really isn't about like if you can hear the lyrics or not. If you can, they're really good. But if you can't, it's more about what it sounds like. So, um, yeah, like, and if I enjoyed it, chances are it doesn't matter what if you can hear it or not. But sometimes I'll put the lyrics down, sometimes I won't. I try to commit to doing so, but I started working so much more that I didn't realize that I didn't want to have to write down the lyrics every time that I thought of something. so I didn't. And all the paper that I've written everything down on is gone anyway. So like this is why I have this is because I don't know where it's gonna go. I've also been writing down Japanese on it. Can you see it? I'm having a lot of fun with my kanji, and I didn't realize that it really does help with my handwriting. Not, I was about to say not my human handwriting. uh, I refer to my English as my human handwriting because it's the main way that I communicate as a human towards others when it comes to writing. So, not because Japanese are not human, although y'all make some really good anime, so I don't know what to tell you about your intellectuals. I'm impressed. Moving on. So we're going back to the message that I had, and then we're going to put them together in this song. And I've been babbling, wabbling, but it's not been that long, and I'm happy about that. We were good on time. What I say? Drop that beat. No, we're not dropping any beat, actually. Hey, real talk though, I may not do instruments and stuff. I've been dabbling in some things, but that's not the point. I may not do that, but my music still slaps. And I'm like, hey, what's happening here? Like, I've caught myself twerking to my own music because I don't even know where the beat came from, but it sure was there. So, that is to say that if you have an idea, put it out there. Shoot. All right, moving on. What it sound like? Let's just play it. Playing. Hey, wait, we might be on the song here. What's happening? Hold on. I almost always use all of the ideas that were not as good when they came out, so keep that in mind too. I like that. Hold on. Oh, yeah, hold on. I love pitch. Auto pitch. I don't know nothing about auto tune yet. Oh, okay, hold on. All right, hold on. God. God. uh, hold on. Ooh, chill out with it. Hold on. I love it. Hold on. Ooh, that was unexpected. Hmm. I kind of want it to be more on beat, but is that cheating? You know what I mean? Like I kind of like it the way it is. Let me hear it one more time. Let's listen to it one more time. I want to hear it out here. Hear what you're hearing. Maybe you can't hear nothing. Okay, I think I have another idea. Sounds wild. Okay. God. All right, let's see what we have. No, all of that is going to sound completely different through this auto pitch. I don't know how to really use the controls yet. It all sounds the same to me, but I love the effect that I use it for. So I don't know if maybe I don't care that it sounds that way. But yeah, all of that is going to sound completely different. I find that hilarious. All right. Okay. We're definitely on to something. So, since I have time, obviously I have time because I'm doing something, but I'm gonna stop this video because it's approaching an hour and then I'm gonna start it up and it'll be a part two. And no time will have passed if all things are good. So, see you on the next video, John.